And Wisconsin has seen a slight uptick in COVID cases since late June. State officials say the unvaccinated population is at most risk and the Delta variant will likely take hold here in Wisconsin. Sharon Bajenda has the story.
Many states seen increases in cases, increases in hospitalizations as well. Unfortunately, Wisconsin is one of those states. And unfortunately, the Delta variant seems to be a likely reason why.
Doctors say slight upticks will happen here and there. Wisconsin DHS has identified more than 80 cases of Delta, but the true number is expected to be higher.
To some extent, they're expected. I think the concern about Delta is that it is easier to transmit.
We're going to see some ups, we're going to see some downs. I think what's more concerning are the trends that we're seeing nationally and even internationally.
Just a week ago, the state had a 7-day average of 60 cases. That average has steadily increased each day, and the number as of Monday sits at 114 cases. Dr. Weston says Milwaukee County is also seeing increases.
If we've learned one thing during this pandemic, it's that we are not isolated from our neighbors, whether it's our neighboring counties, our neighboring states.
With hospitalizations surging in low vaccination states like Missouri, doctors say the worry is whether that same situation would come to Wisconsin.
That's typically the case, that it starts somewhere and then moves elsewhere. It's always been a rolling pandemic. And so the reason for concern is that if other places are seeing it, will we eventually also come to a place where we are?
Certainly we should be concerned, but we know the main thing we can do to prevent that is to increase our vaccination numbers.
So far, 48% of Wisconsin residents have finished their vaccine series, and experts say if cases continue to escalate, it would suggest we are moving in the wrong direction.
Steep obviously is more concerning, but even a gradual uptick might mean that, in the next few weeks or months, we might have to make some interventions to mitigate that.
Dr. Safdar says while we are doing okay at this point, people who are unvaccinated need to think seriously about getting the vaccine. I'm Sharon Bajenda, CBS 58 News.